What is on top of the deck? What is on top of the deck? Oh, it's Lightning Helix! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Welcome to Mardu Minute.
Hello everyone and welcome into the show. Welcome on in each and every one of you warriors out there. We come into battle and we leave stronger than ever. This week we're shouting out the Sultai. Praise be to Damien and all his glory. And of course we gotta shout out the Mardu. Where my dog's at? Woo woo woo. Woo woo woo. Hello everybody. I am your host with the most, your Don John DeMarco, your Goku or Go Home. The pride of Mardu. I am a 4-time top 8er, a 2-time league winner, and 1 time I got to host a trivia about Magic on the server. It was great. I recorded it for the podcast. That's going to be most of the show, but let's get to all the housekeeping up top first. This is the Mardu Minute. It is your weekly Magic the Gathering podcast about the Arena Gauntlet League that we know, love, and play in. This is Dragons of Tarkir. Nope, Tarkir Dragonstorm. God damn it. Why is this my thing? Why can I never say I was so pumped? I think that's the problem, is because there was Tarkir, right? Khans of Tarkir. Then it was Dragons of Tarkir. Now it's Tarkir Dragonstorm. And they're all just a little too close together. Name-wise for me. And I mix them all up. I don't like it. Anyway. We are currently in week 3 of Tarkir Dragonstorm. This is your top 8. Cody Race. Pluto, but I know him as Race. 13-2, 5-0 on the week. Way to get it. Cody, he's back. He might be a worm, but you know what? He plays Magic like the best of them. Adam L. Billy Josh, 12-3. Travis C. Random Jobber, 12-3. Vincent L. 12-3. Zach C. Zach Carr, Player of the Year, 11-4. Johnny M. Johnny, 11-4. DeWitt K. Seething Octopus, 11-4 with the 5-0. And John P. Goku or Go Home, 11-4. That's right. I'm in the top 8. I'm playing some good Magic. My deck is gross. I like the family leagues. I do well in the family leagues. I don't know what it is, but I'm having a good time. Remember, last league I went 15-5 and then 1-6 on my way out. I think this deck's better, though. But we'll see. Well, there's a lot of Magic left, and I'm just happy I'm doing well. 4-1 on the week. Just feeling good. Liking the set, liking the clan thing, loving the league. And to shout out the other 5-0s, so 5-0 from Cody, 5-0 from DeWitt K, 6-0 from Christopher G. Oompa Loompa. Oh my gosh. Way to go. 6-0. Incredible. Kyle C. AF Kyle, 5-0. 5-0 from Georgie. You're on Mardu. And 5-0 from Dirk E. Bagan Blue. We got even more. Oh my gosh. 5-0 from Chris P. Joker 01. All the way down there. Congrats, everybody. But it's not the individual standings. We also have our clan rankings in week 3 as it is right now. Teamers in first place with a win rate of 48.7. Then it is Sultai with 46.2. Abzan with 45.2. Jeskai with 44.4. And Mardu had a bad week, 41.2. Let's look at the total standings. Right now, Abzan's number 1 with 404. And these might just be like projected points. I'm just going off the sheet. But it's Abzan number 1, 404. Teamer number 2, 397. Sultai number 3, 289. Jeskai number 4, 284. Mardu, 247. We need some love for the Mardu. We need some spice. We need some pizzazz. And we had our Khan win his Khan match. So, of course, we got a song about it. Let's play our Mardu song for the week.
Like smoke in the valley, footsteps like thunder roll. Seaver comes with the hunger, but Mordor guards his soul. Steel in his fingers, ash in his breath. They meet in the center, only one cheats death. Heartbeat drumming like a war cry. claims the peak. There's blood on the throne, but the fire still burns. Mordor stands alone while the battlefield turns. You can't take the crown from a wolf who's known. There's blood on the throne. Seaver's hands are steady, blade gleams red with heat, but Mordor moves like a shadow, knows the way to defeat. Crash of fury, cry of bone, night splits open, and Mordor's still alone. Heartbeat drumming like a war cry, eyes locked, no need to speak. Two kings in the killing light, one falls, one climbs the peak. There's blood on the throne, but the fire still burns. Mordor stands alone while the battlefield turns. You can't take the crown from the wolf who's known. There's blood on the throne. Steel to bone, blood to dust. Only the strong can rise from the cut. Steel to bone, blood to dust. There's blood on the throne, but the fire still burns. Mordor stands alone while the battlefield turns. You can't take the crown from a wolf who's known.
Awesome. I love it. Thanks again, Kenny. 1993, and there was another con match, and there was a change over in Jeskai. JM Tron Jordan, best of the best, currently the con. No other teams fighting out for con, which I'm going to say right now, disappointing. That is very disappointing. There's a lot of room here for really fun, really cool things to do. I totally understand that Miranda wants to be con and has her thing is she wants to stay it the whole time. That's great. Let that be her thing. But that doesn't get to also be Richard's thing and also Damien's thing, right? Like, I don't know. I love it. Here's the thing. I love the champion matches. That's what people say. What do you miss most? The champion matches. And now it's like, well, you just don't have to do them. You know, like, I don't like that. I don't like mechanics that you can just avoid. I think that means that those mechanics shouldn't be there. But I'm glad for the clans that are doing it. Marty's going to do it the whole time. It's ingrained in our nature. And again, the Damien thing, Sultai is still praising Damien, and boy, it's a good bit. It's a really good bit. But I want to see some stragglers break from the pack. You know, someone challenge Damien. I want to watch Damien play Magic. You know, or someone go crazy and challenge Richard. No one's challenging Richard. What's up with Teamer? Why doesn't Teamer do the challenges? I don't understand. What's going on with Teamer? I don't know. But, yeah, no other con change. That's my rant. That's my rant about the con matches. I wish more than 2/5 of the clans were participating in them. And we had Trivia Week. It was really good. It was really great, actually. We recorded the whole thing. That was the big thing this week for everybody. All the trivia stuff. You get to check it out. I recorded everything for the show. That being said, because I recorded everything live, there's like sound effects and things that, you know, everything's live. Everything that happened. It was recorded, and it's all pretty much there. So, like, sorry if some of the sound effects are too loud or if, you know, people are talking over each other. That's just how it was, and we have to live with that. Okay? Second thing, I cut out all the pauses in this because there were it's a lot of like, you have 15 seconds to answer. You have 20 seconds to answer. And then it's just silence for 20 seconds again and again and again. So I cut out all those pauses. So if it's weird that I go, well, you have 20 seconds to answer. Ding, what's your question? I need your answer now. Pretend like there was a long pause in there. And It's just we don't want dead air on the radio show, right? We don't want dead air. I left in all the talking. Everything is there. All the content, all the arguing, all of the rules lawyering. It's all there. But I cut out all the pauses because it saved a half hour out of the show. And this show is already very, very long. Also, Steve Stumper at the end was wrong. It was incorrect. Steve gave the incorrect answer, which caused all the points to be wrong in the very end. It's all been fixed since then in the Discord, and you can find it and follow along and see who actually won. I believe it was actually Sultai, and then Abzan and Jeskai, and then Teamer. I'm not giving spoilers. Who wants those, right? But either you were a part of this. There were a lot of people involved. This was a lot of work. This took a long time to get together. And you know what? I'm very happy with the minimum amount of issues we had, because there could have been 1,000 issues here. And it all worked pretty well for something that was constantly changing and happened, right? So again, thank you for everybody involved. Big shout out to Lata. Big shout out to the League Committee for letting me do it. Lata helped write a bunch of the questions. All the Gatherer questions were pretty much from her. A lot of questions in round 1. And she fact-checked me on the round 3. And then, of course, Steve wrote the last question. I know that makes it sound like I didn't write any questions. I still wrote a ton of questions. But please listen to the trivia. It's going to take up a while. Enjoy it. This was a really fun time. I had a great time. I hope we get to do it again. There's rumblings that people might want to do it again. I don't understand how or why, but it's very possible. It's very possible, at least for fun. I don't know that we can tie it to league stuff, but it could happen. I don't know. I'm not a part of the committee. I don't know. And, until then, I hope everyone gets to keep a good 7. Get ready for week 4. It's pretty awesome. It's pretty intense. And I hope that Shuffler is in your favor, because, man, this is some crazy, crazy magic we got going out here. You're on dragons. You're on aggro. It's wild. All right, everyone, enjoy the game show. All right, everyone, I believe we are ready to begin. It is 2 p.m. It's the time that I stated. It has been in the works. We all know what's going on. Let's go ahead and let's get started for our Week 3 Hunt the Week Trivia Extravaganza. Very excited to be here. Very excited happy to have everybody here participating. Welcome in. We did something similar to this at AGLCon. I love game shows. I love doing trivia stuff. I've been working on this for a little while. This is going to be fun. It's going to be great. Some questions are easier. Some questions are harder. That's just how it is. So let's go ahead and get started. I'll explain everything up top, and then we'll have a quick chance for questions if anybody has any. Then we're just going to kind of get right into it. The way this is going to work. There are 4 rounds here of trivia. Round 1 is like general magic trivia, just kind of stuff from all over the place. Round 2 is specifically name that card trivia. Round 3 is going to be what's wrong with this turn. Round 3 is for your whole clan. I expect you guys to kind of discuss that in your clan channels as when we get to that one, so that way it's secret. You don't want to be saying that stuff out loud. We're all in the same channel. You don't want to help out your other opponents here. And then round 4 is going to be Final Jeopardy style, Steve Stumper. Round 4 is, you get to wager how many points you have. If you get the question right, you win a bunch of points. If you wager and get it wrong, you're going to lose a bunch of points. The idea here is to not have people repeat. So if you are playing in round 1, you cannot play in rounds 2 and round 4. You can still play in round 3. No cheating. Please do not cheat. Do not use the internet. If anybody can prove to me that their team cheated, I will give you $30 American dollars to incentivize you to not cheat or to throw your clan under the bus for cheating. So please, don't be helping people out in your special clans until it's time for those questions. I do have league committee members in every channel. They will tell me if you guys are cheating. So please, do not cheat. Do not use the internet. You're not supposed to be looking anything up. You can discuss with your fellow contestants. In round 1, it's send between 3 to 5. If you don't have that many people on your team, you're just going to have to get 2, or 1. But you are able to discuss. You're going to have 15 seconds per question in round 2, or in round 1, We're going to go up to 20 seconds per question in round 2. Round 3 is a couple minutes. Round 4 is a couple of minutes. We're going to be going in kind of a alphabetical order here. It's just easier for me to keep track of whose turn is whose. So that's Abzan, Jeskai, Mardu, Sultai, Temur. If you're on Temur, just know that you're going to be going after Sultai. If you're on Mardu, know that you're after Jeskai. Abzan will be after Temur. To prove that this is totally random, I'm going to roll a dice to figure out who we are starting with. I'll do that now. That was a 6. 6 doesn't work. 4. 4 is Sultai. So we will be starting with Sultai in our general trivia questions. Points totals will be calculated at the end to determine placement. There are places for 1 through 5. It's not just whoever has the most points wins. The points will determine your placement and the points that your clan will get for the week. All right, we've gotten plenty of time for people to select. We're going to go around, starting with each team. I want to know who is playing for you in this first round. We'll go through all of the teams, find out all the players, and then we will begin. Sultai, who is playing for you?
Looks like we
Hi, I'm Dandelion's out. Joel?
I think.
Oh, did we all just talk at the same time? That's amazing.
That's great. Joel G.
Who's talking? Somebody talk.
Adam S., you playing in round 1?
No, it's going to be Matthew, Joel, and Kip.
Oh, I love this. You know what? Let's do it this way. Somebody just tell me who all 3 is playing. It works so much better. All right, Matthew, Joel, and Kip. Now for Temur, who's playing for Temur in round 1?
We got Caleb K, Oscar, and Lucas M.
All right, and for Absan, who is playing for you?
For round 1, I think it's going to be... sorry. There's a lot of names. I think it's going to be Yaron.
Yaron, but yes.
Sorry, my apologies.
No one gets it wrong. No one gets it right in the first try.
I will remember that. Alexis and Dirk.
All right, and for the Jeskai.
We're bringing in Johnny, the Oompa Loompa himself, and me, Hit.
Bob P. Hit. All right, and Mardu, who do we got in round 1?
We're sending in Kenny, Georgie, Paul R, and Chris R.
All right. Wonderful. All right, everyone, please keep yourself muted if it is not your turn to speak. Please refrain from using the soundboard. Other than that, let's get started. Let's have a great time. This is going to be fun. I hope everyone enjoys it. Thank you to Lata for helping me write some of these questions, and thank you to Steve for helping me with our final question. But let's begin with the Sultai. Sultai, I'm going to read your question, then I'm going to start the timer. You only get to answer it once, so don't answer unless you're sure and positive about what it is. Our first 5 questions are about keywords or abilities. I'm going to read you the definition of a keyword or ability. You are going to tell me what I am describing and what the name of that ability or keyword is. Sultai, you are on the clock. Your question, this definition. This permanent or player can't be the target of spells or abilities.
That's Shroud.
Correct. Very quick, very quick. Didn't even give me a chance to pull up my soundboard. All right, congratulations. Point for Sultai. Now we're going to Temur. Temur, you are on the clock. Your question. This creature can't be blocked by creatures with greater power.
Since none of my team is getting Skulk.
I'm going to give it to you. Try to be a little faster on the draw there, Temur.
Yeah, of course.
You're fine. We're going to Abzan next. Abzan, when this permanent is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, you may return target spirit card with mana value N or less from your graveyard to your hand.
I remember that's from Wicked Spike, right?
I'm pretty sure that's Soul Shift, but I'm not like 100%. Does anyone want to confirm? Also,
I built a Soul Shift deck in Champions of Kamigawa. It's correct.
It's Soul Shift? Okay,
it's Soul Shift.
That.
Correct. The answer is Soul Shift. Point for Abzan. No one has missed a question yet. Jeskai.
I'm so annoyed. We were so close to getting the steal on Skulk, too.
Oh, yes.
Oh, you were very close. Our next question is for the Jeskai. Jeskai, when this equipment enters, create a 2/2 red rebel creature token, then attach this equipment to it.
For Mirrodin.
Yeah.
You guys are crushing it. All right. For Mirrodin is correct. Thank you. Yeah, in fact, if someone just wants to do that for me, that would be wonderful. I just have a lot going on over here. Our last question, Mardu. Mardu, I'm Mardu. I'm really hoping you guys can do all right in this. We really need the points. Mardu, when a creature you control attacks alone, that creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn.
Yeah, want to say that.
I didn't hear what it was. Did you say something?
Oh, Exalted.
Exalted, correct. All right, round one. Everybody has a point. We are all still in this thing. Congratulations. This next question is going to be kind of fun. The way this one's going to work is I am going to ask a question with a bunch of different answers. When you get that question right, it will go down to the next team. As soon as a team gets a question wrong, they are out. And we're going to keep going until either all the answers have been listed or until everybody is out. The first team to go out will get 1 point. The second team to go out will get 2 points. Any team that's left will get the next amount of points. So if 2 people go out, all the teams that are left will get 3 points. If 1 person goes out, all the teams that are left will get 2 points. If everybody goes out but 1, that team will get 5 points, and so on. So basically, we're going to start at Sultai. I'm going to ask the question. You're going to have 15 seconds to answer. Then we're going to go to Teamer, Abzan, Jessica. And we're going to go till either all the answers get named or until everybody gets one wrong. Sultai, you are up first. I would like you guys to name every set that has a booster box that I can buy that has cards that take place primarily on Innistrad. I'm looking for booster box names. Don't give me collector booster boxes. That's not what I'm talking about. I want boxes that I can draft. Sultai, can you name a box that has cards that take place primarily on Innistrad?
Let's start with Midnight Hunt.
Midnight Hunt. All right. Teamer, can you name a booster box from Innistrad?
Crimson Vow.
Correct. All right. Let's go to Abzan. Your turn.
Just to confirm with my teammates, Innistrad is the name of the first Innistrad set, right?
So yeah, let's just ask, what is Innistrad? Shadows over Innistrad, I would go, for sure, but we can...
Let's just say Innistrad, just to get it out of the way.
Sure.
Because I don't know if you can buy it, but...
Innistrad.
What is Innistrad?
We'll go with Innistrad. You are still in this. Jeskai, it is your turn.
I've heard that Shadows over Innistrad is a set you can buy.
Yep. They kind of gave you that one. Mardu, can you name a box that I can buy that has Innistrad cards?
Let's go Innistrad Remastered.
Correct. Sultai, how about you?
Eldritch Moon.
Correct.
Nice.
Teamer, can you name one?
I have nothing. You guys?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Dark Ascension, is that one? Or is that another?
Dark Ascension is one. Dark Ascension is one.
Nice.
Abzan, can you?
Sorry, someone else on my team. Was Avacyn Restored already said? I think it was, right? Someone else on my team, make sure, because I'm trying to remember.
We're out. Do you have an answer?
Double feature.
Correct. Jeskai, you're up.
Avacyn Restored, please, John.
Yep, Avacyn Restored. You guys are getting hooked up by the Abzan. I think that's all of them. Yeah.
Did we say Innistrad Remastered?
Yeah, somebody said Innistrad Remastered.
Sure did.
Yep, that was one.
Great.
All right, everyone, no one got knocked out, so we're going to give 1 point to all teams for that, since everybody was able to continue going. All right, we started that question on Sultai, so now we're going to go to Teamer for our next question. This is our potpourri round. These are just going to be random Magic questions, kind of from all over the place. Do your best. Teamer, we are starting with you. Name the most recent card banned in Modern.
I'm sure I read the announcements, but I don't.
Was it Teamer?
All right, Teamer. Do you have an answer for a banned card in Modern? Most recent
Underworld
banned.
Breach.
Correct. Way to go, Teamer. Abzan. This set is currently set to be released after the Spider-Man set. What set's made to be released after Spider-Man?
Does that have to be directly or any set?
Directly after.
Okay, I think it's either Avatar or the space one, Edge of Eternity. Someone else on the team say.
Let's get an answer.
Something got pushed back.
Get an answer.
Avatar.
It is Avatar. It is Avatar. At least it was on the infographic that I looked at. Jeskai, at what phase does a saga trigger for you to put a lore counter on it?
That would be
main phase 1.
Yeah, it was directly after your draw step, which is main phase 1.
Correct. Saga's trigger at the beginning of your pre-combat main phase. Mardu, you are up. Everyone knows that Paul Bunyan's ox is named Babe, but what was the name of the legendary ox token that Bonnie Paul created?
I think it's Bo, right?
No, it's not.
It's blue, I want to say.
Blue, yeah, blue.
Yeah, it's blue, I'm pretty sure.
No, it's Bo, but B-E-A-U, I guess.
Let's get an answer, Mardu.
Okay, go for it.
It's Bo, B-E-A-U.
It is Bo. It does create a Bo token. Man, you guys are getting all of these right. We got to have some people start getting some things wrong. I guess this is the easy category. Sultai, you're up. Word has become a loved evergreen mechanic. What set was it introduced in?
Boy.
We had it before at Karlov Manor, right? Like,
Yeah, definitely. No, maybe it is. Maybe it is.
what's that?
Sultai.
Merged the Karlov Manor?
Incorrect. Our first chance to steal. Teamer, do you know when Word was introduced? Ward?
I think it was
Correct me on this.
Penna.
It might be. I thought it was the one with the magic schools.
Oh. Which came first?
Strixhaven
Yeah.
definitely came before.
Gonna need to
the
lock
other
it in,
one.
Teamer. Strixhaven. Teamer steals
Okay,
the
we'll
point.
say Strixhaven.
Teamer with a steal. Our first steal of the game. Wow. How cool is that? It's working out. Everything's going great. And the next question is still for you, Teamer. You stole the point. You get to go again. It's your chance to take the lead right here. Can you name me 2 mechanics that were first printed in Duskmourn?
Eerie is one. I don't know if we call that a mechanic.
I'll count it, yeah.
And Manifest Dread.
All right. Teamer has 5 points. Way to go, Teamer. You are out in the lead. We're going to Abzan. Oh, actually, this is another one of these. We're going to name a bunch of things. So another one of these, we're going to go around. We're going to start with Abzan. I'm going to ask the question. You name one, then we'll go to Jeskai. They'll name one. Again, same thing. If you get it wrong or you can't answer it, you are out. Same points. Whoever's left at the end. If no one goes out, we all get 1 point. If somebody goes out, they'll get 1. Everybody else will get 2. So again, it's go till we name them all or go till everybody is knocked out. Abzan. For this round, we are going to be naming standard legal sets from newest to oldest. What is the newest standard legal set?
We have to say the name that you fuck up all the time. So it's first the place, Tarkir, then Dragonstorm.
Correct. It is.
Any corrections,
Yeah,
guys?
correct.
TDM, Tarkir Dragonstorm. Jeskai, what set came out before Tarkir Dragonstorm?
We're going to go with Aether Drift.
Correct. Mardu, you are up next. What set came out before Aether Drift?
Foundations.
Magic the Gathering Foundations. Correct. Sultai, we are coming to you next. What set came out before Magic the Gathering Foundations?
Team, that's Bloomburrow, isn't it?
No, it's Duskmourn.
Oh, you're so right. I'm so glad you said that.
Definitely Duskmourn.
It is.
Well, we'll do the next one for you.
It is Duskmourn. All right, Sultai, we're going to Teamer. Teamer, what set came out before Duskmourn?
That one's Bloomburrow, guys.
Yeah, that's right.
Bloomburrow.
Bloomburrow is correct. We've all played in these leagues. We've all had fun doing it. We've all enjoyed it. What set was before Bloomburrow, Abzan?
My teammates, was it Thunder Junction? Or was it... No,
Horizon.
that's not standard legal.
Okay, then Thunder Junction, yeah.
Right, Thunder Junction, I think, right? Because...
Let's get an answer.
Yeah.
Lock it in.
That's our answer.
Thunder Junction.
Yeah.
Thunder Junction is the next answer. Of course, the big score was supposed to be after that. Got mushed into Thunder Junction, and you're right. Modern Horizons 3.
You had made the big score have to be a separate thing, I would have punched you through my computer.
Good on you, though, for knowing that Modern Horizons 3, not standard legal. Jeskai, what set came out before Outlaws at Thunder Junction?
This was the beginning of Play Boosters, which was Murders at Karlov Manor. I'm sure you all remember.
Correct, Jeskai. Mardu, what came out before Murders at Karlov Manor?
Just to talk to my
Lost
team.
Caverns of
What?
It's Lost Caverns of Ixalan. It's Lost Caverns of Ixalan.
Right.
Correct. It is the Lost Caverns of Ixalan. Saltai, you are up again. What came out before Lost Caverns of Ixalan?
This Murders at Karlov Manor? I think so. Yeah, Murders at Karlov Manor.
I believe that's incorrect. Murders came out before after Lost Caverns.
Oh.
It was the answer before. So Saltai is out. Saltai will get 1 point. Teamer, what came out before Lost Caverns of Ixalan?
It's the fairy tale set, but I can never remember the name.
Wilds of Eldraine.
Thank you.
Correct. Wilds of Eldraine came out right before Lost Caverns of Ixalan. Abzan, what came out before Wilds of Eldraine?
My teammates tell me, was it Mom? But if it was Mom, then it would have to be Aftermath, because you're doing that apparently, but I'm going to confer with my teammates.
I would also say the Aftermath is first, right?
Yeah, Mom, Aftermath.
Was
correct.
So let's do something else.
Correct.
You say that with full conf. Okay.
You got it. Jeskai, what set came out before March of the Machines, the Aftermath?
My guess would be March of the Machines.
Correct. Mardu, what set came out before March of the Machines?
Was it Brothers War or...
No, it was New Phyrexia All Will Be One.
Okay.
Correct.
Yeah, so New Phyrexia All Will Be One.
New Phyrexia All Will Be One. Thank you. That was Mardu. We're going to... Oh, Saltai's out, so we're going to Teamer. Teamer, what set came out before Phyrexia All Will Be One?
Brothers War.
Correct.
No,
No, Brothers War
right. was after Dominator United, so... Oh, well.
Brothers War.
Correct. It is the Brothers War, and then Abzan. What set came out before Brothers War?
That would have to be Dominaria, right? Dominaria United? Right? Confirm with my teammates?
You mumbled, but yeah, Dominaria United.
Yeah.
Okay.
Correct. So Saltai got 1 point. Everyone else is going to get 2 points because nobody else got eliminated. We started with Abzan. Our next question is going to be going to the Jeskai. Our next 5 questions are lore-related questions. So we're going to be talking about lore here, a magic story. How much do you know about it? Jeskai, which team won the Girapur Grand Prix in the Aetherdrift story? We're looking for the team. All right, Jeskai, gonna need an answer.
We're gonna go with the Boost Buggies.
Boost Buggies. Incorrect, Mardu. You have a chance to steal. Which team won the Girapur Grand Prix in Aetherdrift?
So it was Boss Ray.
It's the team from Amonkhet. I want to say it's the Champions of Amonkhet was their name.
Amonkhet is correct. Depicted on the card Hour of Victory. Mardu with a steal. You love to see that. Mardu, the next question is for you. Who was the murderer in Murders at Karlov Manor?
Oh, it was Trostani.
It was one of the Tristani trio.
Oh, they're separate entities. I don't know. I just remember the card.
I want to say it's Oba. Oba from Tristani?
You got it. It was Oba. And I would have accepted Tristani, but you went even deeper on it, so I appreciate that. Congratulations, Mardu. You are picking up some points. Sultai, you're falling behind on points. You want to get this one right. Sultai, who killed Nicol Bolas in the War of the Spark story?
Oh boy, I wasn't there for this one. Yeah, he was put to sleep by Jason Ugan, wasn't he? He wasn't actually killed.
Gonna need an answer, Sultai.
Our answer is he wasn't killed then?
Correct. Trick question. Nicol Bolas was not killed in War of the Spark. He was imprisoned inside Ugan's cocoon. Although recently released, I hear, in Tarkir Dragonstorm. Teamer, next question is for you. In Time Spiral Block, the plane of Dominaria was healed from apocalyptic damage caused by time rifts. This process changed the nature of the multiverse, making Planeswalker sparks less powerful. What is this event called?
The World Spell.
Was it, or is it the mending?
I guess the World Spell is what caused it. It maybe the event had a different name.
Gonna need an answer.
I would go with the mending.
Okay. Yep. I'm good with that. The mending.
Final answer?
It is the mending. I'm going to give it to you. Our last question is for you, Abzan. In the invasion block story, Yawgmoth invaded all of Dominaria at once by overlaying it with an artificial plane. The plane shift from the titular set. What was that plane called?
I believe that was the Wrathy overlay, but I want someone else on my team to confirm.
No fucking clue, man.
Right, it was
I am
Wrath,
not-
right?
Is that the name of the set?
No, the name of the set is Plane Shift.
Yeah.
Do we have an answer?
I would take that answer.
Wrath?
Correct. I can't believe you got that. That's insane.
You guys were playing so
So good.
Soul Shift into Shroud? Come on.
We had that one on lockdown. Apparently, we didn't know anything about Aether Drift, but I had Wrath.
Hey, the teams were
All good. It's random.
Teams were random.
Does kind of feel like the Abzan got all the hard questions.
No.
I don't
Teams
know.
were random.
Let's
I don't know.
It was
Also, we got one of the
randomized.
ones like everyone gets points on the question, so we didn't get extra points on the one that was assigned to us.
Our next question is another round robin. We're going to go around. Same thing as before. If you get it wrong, you are out. If you keep going till the end, you can get a lot of points based on how many people get knocked out. Jeskai, we're going to start with you. I am looking for the 20 most printed creature types. I would love for you to tell me one of the 20 most printed creature types, Jeskai.
We're going to start with Goblin, John.
Goblin is on there. Mardu, you are next. Give me another top 20 creature type.
Human.
Human is on there, correct. Sultai, how about you?
Elf?
Elf is on there, yes. Elf is correct. Teamer, do you have an answer?
I'm conferring. I don't know. I like spirits, maybe.
Sure.
Yeah.
Spirit is on there. We are back to you, Abzan. Give me another creature type.
God, I used to know this. I think maybe Rogue, but does someone else want to be like, no, there's a much better one?
I have some other ideas, but I think that's a safe one, and I don't want to help the others.
Okay, do you think that's safer than any of yours? Because this
All
is,
right.
I'm not sure of.
Get an answer.
I think about Beast.
Beast is correct.
Oh, yeah, do that. Yeah, do that one.
All right, Jeskai, you are up.
John, we're going to go with Dragon.
What better set to have all these dragons in? That's correct. We're getting down there in the creature types, though. Mardu, you're up.
Okay, I have a idea, but like
maybe.
a
I'm
cleric.
gonna
I
say
think.
soul. No, soldier over cleric.
Yeah, I like soldier.
Yeah.
And a wizard,
Yeah.
I guess.
All right, final answer.
Let's go with soldier.
Soldier is correct. Sultai, we are back to you. Give me a creature type.
Let's try vampire.
No. Bird or cat?
Bird? Oh, okay.
We got a final answer?
Cat.
Cat is not on there. So that was Sultai or Teamer?
That was Sultai.
That was Sultai. Sultai, you're out. You get 1 point. Teamer, can you name another creature type?
On warrior.
I think zombie could also be a good shout.
Yeah, that one's probably the better.
Final answer?
We'll go with zombie.
Zombie is correct. You're still in it. We're back to you, Abzan. We are getting down to the barrel. Give me a creature type.
Before we say something else, should we steal vampire?
If you think it's better, I honestly, this is not my area of expertise.
I take a safe one, Angel. If you guys,
I'm not sure how safe that is, but okay.
Final answer?
Sure. Angel.
Angel is not. You will get 2 points. All right, Jeskai, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 left. Jeskai, can you name one?
You're a wizard, John.
Correct. Mardu, you're up. Can you name me one of the most printed creature types?
Do we go with the cleric this time?
No, go for warrior over cleric.
Yeah, I like warrior.
Yeah. Let's go for warrior.
Warrior is correct. Warrior is on there. All right, I believe we're down to our last 10 now. Sultai is out. Abzan is out. So we're going to Teamer. Teamer, can you name one?
I'm open for rogue.
Did somebody say that yet?
No, they didn't.
Then go for it.
We'll go rogue.
Rogue is correct. Abzan is out. We're going to go straight to Jeskai. Jeskai, can you name one?
All right, we're going to go with vampire, John.
Vampire is on there. We're back to you, Mardu. Can you do it?
If I may, if I may, Rogue was said by Abzan before.
Yeah, but they didn't lock it in.
No, we locked it in as beast. That was the whole
We
thing.
locked
That
it
was what I
in.
was saying we should have done before.
Just to confirm, they were walking during our turn there, so and that was not our team.
I know. You still got it. Cleric's still good. It's all good, guys. Everything's great. Yeah, Sultai did say Rogue earlier, but they switched to Beast, or whatever team was talking about Rogues. They switched. Teamer, you are up next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 left.
The other scary creature types
Werewolf,
were
maybe?
correct. So maybe werewolf. What did you say?
Merfolk?
I could see that one on there.
Final answer?
All right.
Yeah,
Merfolk.
Fucking Merfolk.
Morfolk is incorrect. Teamer, you will get 3. So it's just Jeskai and Mardu left. Jeskai, can you name a creature type?
We're going to go with bird, John.
Bird is correct. All right, Mardu, let's see if you can do it. Can you name one of the last types?
So what are the options? Like warlock, is it a thing?
Elemental. Let's do elemental.
Okay.
Sure.
Final answer?
Yeah, let's go for elemental.
Elemental is correct. Still alive. We're going back to Jeskai. We have a real neck-and-neck, head-and-head competition here. Jeskai, what do you got?
We're going to go with giants, John.
Giants incorrect. We're going to see if Mardu can take it home and name one. Otherwise, you two are just going to keep... I guess you just both get knocked out. Mardu, can you name one of the remaining 5?
What do you guys think about Artificer? Or maybe...
I think warlock or Phyrexian.
Okay.
No, I'm... Like, has anybody said zombie?
Yes.
I need an answer, Mardu.
I'm cool with warlock. If you
3,
guys want to do that.
2...
No, warlock is a new one.
Mardu?
Let's go for insect.
All right, insect is incorrect. We're going to say that Jeskai and Mardu both are going to get 4 points there because they weren't able to get the last ones. The last ones were Shaman, Knight, Phyrexian, Druid, and Horror. Those are the remaining creature types that we most printed in Magic. All right, that's going to do it for round 1, everyone. Get ready for your round 2, contestants, I'm going to take a minute or two here to kind of calculate all the points and see what we're at. We're going to come back for round 2, name that card, here in a minute. At the end of round 1, Sultai, you have 5 points. You're in last place. Then it's Abzan with 8, Jeskai with 9, and Mardu and Timur are tied for 11 points. So plenty of points to go in here in round 2. These questions are worth 2 points each. These are definitely a little bit harder than some of those first questions. And again, we are doing name that card. I'm again going to roll the dice and see where we start, trying to keep everything as random as I can for everybody. 3. We're going to...
John?
Yes.
But I recommend that we go in reverse order for stealing opportunities.
That's fair.
Seconded.
That's fair. All right, so... But do you want reverse order? Like we started with Sultai, so we start.
No,
with
I don't care where you start.
Okay.
You can start wherever you want. That doesn't bother me. But just like, you go Mardu, Jeskai, Abzan, and then cycle back to Timur and Sultai.
I love it. Instead. I love it. All right, I rolled a 3. We are going to start with Mardu. Mardu, who's playing for you in round 2?
Oh, I can answer. Our round 2 players are going to be Aaron R, Nolan F, Ryan M, and Stephen H.
Ooh, got 4 players, Mardu. We came to play. I love to see it. Now, again, we're going reverse order, so we're going to go from Mardu to Jeskai. Jeskai, who's playing for you in round 2?
Myself, and an F, Evan L, Matt P, and Nick L.
Oh, I love it. We're bringing the heat. Abzan.
Me.
Abzan, who's playing for you?
Unfortunately, it's just me and Renaud.
Ooh, well, I wish you luck. I know you know your stuff, so this should be very exciting. Timur, who is playing for you in round 2?
We got Spaghetti Mitch, we got Steve T, and myself.
Wonderful. And Sultai, who is playing for you in round 2?
I think it's Matthias, me, and Evan. Did I miss anybody in there?
I think Matthias was in the last round, wasn't he?
No, I'm here.
No, that's Matthew.
If you heard a vaguely European voice, maybe it was Dirk you were hearing.
Before we start,
Jumping back in.
Can I get Jeskai's
Jordan M.
Jeskai's points?
No, Jeskai's players. I missed one of them.
Okay.
Yes, sorry. It's Jordan M, Emmett F, Evan L, Matt P, and Nick L.
Heavy hitters. So these questions are a little tougher. You're going to get 5 more seconds per question. You are giving me the name of a card. What I am going to do is I'm going to read you a ruling from the Gatherer website. These are fun or cheeky rulings that Wizards has put on official rulings for cards to give it some flavor while also giving you a clue as to what the card is. I want the name of the card that we are trying to name. 2 points per correct answer. If you do not know or you get it wrong, your opponent can steal. Mardu, we are starting with you. This is the Gatherer ruling. If the second ability of this card causes you to win the game, please refrain from throwing your treasure tokens in the air, as this may distract or injure some other players.
Is that Revel in Riches? Is that the one that makes all the treasure win?
Sounds like an unglued card. I don't know though.
Okay, I guess Revel in Riches.
Revel in Riches is correct. 2 points for Mardu. Congratulations. Jeskai, we are going to you. Despite the name, this card only prevents damage and not destroy effects. It's also not an aura.
We're going to go with Indestructible Aura.
Congrats, Jeskai. That's a fun one and some great card art. Way to go on getting that one. That's a cool one. I like that. Abzan, you're next. XLVIII is 48.
That's the King for Dominaria, King Darian 48. I don't remember the name exactly.
That definitely sounds right to me. I know I've seen those before. Hopefully that's a good enough card name.
I'll give it to you. I'm not going to make you do the XLV. You got it.
Okay.
King Darian was
Thank
the
you.
answer. Yes, that does
Great
equal
job.
48. Timur, we are going to you. I hope you're ready. If this creature's power and toughness are reduced to 1/1, it learns that loving itself is the first step on the true path to happiness.
Huh?
If this creature's power and toughness are reduced to 1/1, it learns that loving oneself is the first step on the true path to happiness.
You got anything?
I can't.
The only thing that comes to mind is Death's Shadow, but it's probably wrong.
Oh.
Yeah.
Final answer?
Yes. So.
Death Shadow is
Death Shadow.
Incorrect. Saltai, you get a chance to steal here. If this creature's power and toughness...
Lovestruck Beast.
It is Lovestruck Beast. Congrats. And you get the next question, Saltai. So, back to back. Your question is, yes, your opponents can't even. We know.
The Eldrazi that disallows your opponent to cast even spells. What was it called? Not Oblivion Sword, but
Gonna need an answer, Saltai. 3,
Evan?
2,
You know the name? Okay.
1.
Yeah, we pass.
We pass. Mardu, you get a chance to steal. Yes, your opponents can't even. We know.
What cards deal with even and odd? Something from Ikoria, Obosh, or something like that? Or Extinction Event? I don't know.
Yeah,
You
Obosh
guys have
sounds fine
anything?
to me.
Which one?
Obosh, the Prey Piercer.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Obosh is incorrect. Salta, you're on the right track. It was Void Winnower, the Eldrazi that makes it so your opponents can't cast even numbered spells.
Oh wait, clarification. Does stealing not loop all the way?
Yeah, you don't continue on the steal?
It gives everyone too much time to figure it out. So, no, I don't think so. I think it's just...
Okay, but that also just, like... Man, I was really hoping we might have a chance.
You might have a chance! These aren't easy. These are hard. You might have a chance. Jessica, or this is still Mardu, because that was the steal. Again, we could go all the way, but I feel like it just gives people too much time to think about it.
You're right.
I'm sorry. But Mardu, you're up because you were trying to steal that one. Mardu, you might think that Yargle Glutton of Orberg is part of the Power 9 because he has a power of 9. You would be wrong. But we encourage you not to debate this in front of Yargle.
So is that do
Is there
you
a
think that's
question in
just
there?
Yargle or Yargle and wait, yeah, just Yargle? Glutton of
Wait,
Urborg?
are we supposed to name the power? What's the question?
It's a card. We're looking for a card name. Card name.
So is it just Yargle?
Mardu.
Glutton of Urborg?
Incorrect. Jessica, you get a chance to steal. I will reread the question. You might think that Yargle Glutton of Orborg is part of the Power 9 because he has a power of 9. You would be wrong, but we encourage you not to debate this in front of Yargle.
Let's go with Oracle of the Alpha.
Oh my god. Way to go, Jessica. You got it. Congratulations.
I also did that.
That was a tough one. That was a tough one. Jessica, you're up again. You got the steal. You could get some more points here. Your question, Jessica. The first ability will trigger, but it won't be much of a massacre. All right, Jessica.
Let's go Massacre Girl.
Incorrect. We're going to go to Abzan. Abzan, the first ability will trigger, but it won't be much of a massacre.
Oh, I also thought it was Massacre Girl.
Massacre Girl, Pixel, it can trigger what?
Yeah, because there's also the new Massacre Girl, but I don't think that would have to deal with it.
No, there shouldn't be. I don't know.
Yeah, I would just do Massacre Worm.
Incorrect. Meat Hook Massacre. Meat Hook Massacre. I believe both those cards only have one ability. The key there was the first ability should trigger you that there's a second ability on the card. But Abzan, because you had...
Both of those cards have multiple abilities.
Oh, that's what makes it fun. Abzan, you're up next. Hope you are ready. Don't worry, that doesn't make the business any less legitimate.
Legitimate, it turns the thing into a legitimate business person. It's witness protection. Maybe?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, witness protection does seem to make a legitimate businessman, a 1/1 green white citizen, things like that.
Yeah.
All right,
Witness protection.
Who is witness protection? I'm glad you got the full name out there. I don't wit protect. I don't know if I would have taken that. It would have been awkward.
I know. That's what we call it in Brawl.
Teamer, this one's for you. This card's pronounced just like it's spelled.
killing us here? Is it
Wait,
It's either Fibble
Fibblethip?
or Asthma, whatever. Yeah, it's the Asthma, the really long name. Cook. Underworld Cook thing.
you guess.
But we can't be expected to know that. Can we just say Fibblethip? The lost.
What's your final answer?
It is the other one.
Oh.
I didn't answer.
Yep, we said fill with it, didn't we?
Yeah.
Fill with it is incorrect. Sultai. This card is pronounced just like it's spelled.
Do we need to be able to pronounce it correctly?
No, but I'm going to make you try.
Who thinks they can do the best job? It's Asmo.
Asmo dice in a Kuldikar.
Whew! You deserve a point for that one. Sorry, Teamer. You're so close.
Good job.
I'm really sorry. Sultai with the steal. Sultai with the next question.
Hold on a second.
Okay.
Can a random person from another team get a bonus point for pronouncing it correctly?
No, I mean that sounded good to me. That was I haven't even tried.
That was missing multiple syllables.
Yeah, but this
Asmo dice in a Kuldikar.
I would have taken Asmo from Teamer. So like it's
That's
all right.
fair. I just really wanted to show off that I can say it.
You can say it if you want, just to show off.
Well, not if there's no points involved.
Okay, our next question is for Sultai. Sultai, yes, the fourth mode is if the fourth mode is the only one remaining, you must choose it. You read the whole contract, right?
Demon's Pact, what's the name? The 4-mana German, 2 black for Liliana, you draw 2 opponent discard to deal 4 damage, drain for 4, last game, lose the game is Demon's Pact, right?
I'm fine with that answer. I don't know the name.
Yeah, same.
That's the card, but I don't know the name.
Demon's Pact?
Boy, if we hit an awkward thing for me.
I think you have to give it to him
Okay,
just due
that's
to
fair.
the.
That's fair.
He's a non-English speaker, or like English is his second language.
It's demonic. It's demonic pact.
Demonic.
Yeah,
Okay.
but you guys described the card pretty perfectly, so you knew what you were talking about, and I think that is fair, Bob. So 2 points for Sultai. Our next question is for Mardu. Mardu, your opponent can't refuse your generous donation.
What do y'all think about an offer you can't refuse?
Yeah, that's pretty good. I was thinking Bloomberg gifts as well, but that makes more sense.
Final answer?
Yeah.
An offer you can't refuse?
Jessica, you have a chance to steal. Your opponent cannot refuse your generous donation.
A lot of similar effects like this printed. Let's go with harmless offering.
Correct, Jessica. 2 points. Andrew up again. Jessica, if the spell that targets this card has no other targets, it won't resolve, because it no longer has a legal target after this card has gotten totally lost in your library.
I'm just trying to confirm the exact phrasing of this one. Just a moment. Let's go with Fibblethip the Lost.
Correct. Abzan, you are up. There are a few more prime numbers, but we couldn't fit them all on the card.
Oh, this is the new Zamone, isn't it?
Yeah, the all questioning from Duskmore, that when you make a land drop, if it has a prime number of land drop, you make a fractal.
A token.
And also plus a counter on it. I think it's the all questioning.
Correct. Good job, Abzan. Way to go. Teamer, we are back to you. If this card is countered after being cast from your graveyard, it will return to your graveyard, and it may be cast this way again. But that doesn't count as one of the 100 battles.
100 battles?
It's the new card, like 100 Battle Veteran.
Final answer?
Is that it? I don't know.
Because you can cast it from the graveyard, but it doesn't, yeah.
Correct. 100 Battle Veteran. Got a Tarkir Dragonstorm card in here. Look at what a good job I did. Sultai, this is the last one. This one is for you. You can choose to not have this card enter as a copy of another creature. If you do, it will just be a 1/1 bird bard creature with flying, an ability that didn't do anything, and the opportunity for a good self-deprecating Joker too.
X and a blue 1/1 flyer from Bloomborough that enters as a copy of a creature, and you have to pay the X to be 1 minus the mana value of the card. That was what's the bird that always imitates other birds?
Also known as Mockingbird.
Yeah, thank you.
Congratulations. Mockingbird was the correct answer. That's the end of round 2. I'm going to take a small break to total up these points. Then we're going to come back for round 3, which is your whole family. Please join me as we come back here in a couple minutes while I do some totaling. All right. Well, you know what? This is pretty close. This is pretty neck and neck. Right now, our leader is Jeskai with 17 points, then Abzan with 14, and then Mardu, Sultai, and Teemer are all tied with 13 points. Still anybody's game. For this next question, I'm going to read out a turn of magic. Your guys' job is to tell me everything that's wrong with this turn.
Before this round starts, can the text of your script, after you read it out, be pasted into the Con8 Games channel?
No.
Okay.
You have to be paying attention. It'll be too easy if I paste it. I will read the question. I will wait 1 minute. I will read the question again. So I will read it more than once. But, no, you can't read it. I feel like reading it makes it too easy. Basically, the way I expect this to work, you guys should be chatting in your own family rooms. At the end of 2 minutes, somebody send me a direct message with everything that's wrong. And we'll go through and we'll see whoever got the most right will get 5 points, then 4, then 3, then 2, then 1. If there's a tie, they will share the amount of points. Okay? So I'm going to read the question. I'm going to read out a turn of magic. Your job is to tell me everything that is wrong with the turn. Please assume this turn takes place during a Tarkir Dragonstorm limited match. I will read the question. You guys can communicate any way you want to. You feel free to talk in here. I don't recommend it. That's why you should use Teams chat. Don't help your opponents. Unless you're trying to mess with their heads, you do whatever you want.
Are you telling us which turn it is?
Which turn it is? No, I don't think that
So
matters.
we know if the amount of lands is correct or not.
No. I'm only giving you the information that's either like right or wrong. I'm not like...
Okay.
It's not that intense. But basically, I'll read this. And since we're doing 5 minutes, I will read the question again at 2.5 now. So I'll do it in the halfway point, so that if you guys miss something or you want to hear something again, you'll have it again. And you know what? I'll even read it again at 4 minutes, just to be fair and give everyone as much information as I can. Because 5 minutes seems like a long time to me. All right, so again, I'm going to read this question. I'm going to start the clock. I will reread the question a couple times over the next 5 minutes. Feel free to discuss with your teammates. This is for everybody. Everybody can be involved, even if you've played in the other rounds or not. You want to get as many right as you can. Have fun, and here we go. Here is your turn. Please make sure to send me your message with the question, all relevant answers by the end of the 5 minutes. Here we go. Our current player of the year, Richard K., a.k.a. Teacher26, starts his turn, goes to his upkeep, draws a card, and untaps his permanents. He taps his Herd Heirloom and a Mountain to cast Corey Steelcutter. His opponent casts Dispelling Exhale. His opponent casts Dispelling Exhale, revealing Timeless Dragon. Richard chooses not to pay the 5 and lets his Steelcutter get exiled. Richard casts Tygom Master Opportunist, decides to pay 2 and a black for Karzi Revenant's Scavenge ability, triggering Tygom and putting a Death Touch Flying and +1/+1 counter on Tygom. He then exiles the Revenant with 4 time counters. In response, his opponent casts Strategic Betrayal, making Richard exile Tygom and his graveyard. Richard moves to his concede step and says GG to his opponent. Okay, so feel free to come at me for this one, but looks like 2 teams got everything right and everyone else got the same amount correct. So, Nick A. and Rezra, I believe your team's got everything correct, but I'm going to read through it. And
Perfect.
Feel free to yell at me about how things are wrong. So, our current player of the year is not Richard. That's your first one. Richard is not our current player of the year. That's actually Zach Carr. Richard's name is not Teacher26. It is Preacher26. You do not draw a card before you untap. You cannot cast Corey Steelcutter with Herd Heirloom. Only taps for creatures. Timeless Dragon is not in the set. You do not pay 5 for Dispelling Exhale. It's 4. Dispelling Exhale does not exile on resolution. It's just a regular counter spell. Karzi Revenant does not have Scavenge. It would not trigger Tygon. It's not a spell. It's an ability. Doesn't get a +1/+1 counter from it. Doesn't give you +1/+1 counters. Gives you Flying, Death Touch, and Lifelink. Does not get exiled with 4 time counters. Strategic Betrayal is not an instant. It is a sorcery. There is no such thing as a concede step. Richard would not say GG. So, going through, everyone else missed one. I'm not entirely sure which one, although if you want to argue with me for it, now is the time. Yeah.
I think like every single thing you said I submitted.
Hold on. That was you. Oh, hold on, Jack. I didn't see you because your stuff got mixed with everything else. I actually totally missed Mardu altogether. Let me look through this.
Oh, wow. Thanks, John.
Hey, sorry. You.
It makes me feel better. Abzan would have had all of them, but we didn't have enough time to submit them all. So, or we had all of them, but the person submitting didn't have enough time to both type them up and submit.
Oh,
so
trust me. I was the person submitting, and that is how it happened here. I also consciously left off Richard would not say GG, as I was not going to besmirch the man's name.
So it was Sultai and Mardu that got everything correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Teamer had 11 correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 for Jeskai, and I believe it's 11 for Abzan as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. What does the rules document say as far as the extra points if you get them all? Just so.
With five bonus points.
5 bonus
points if you get everyone.
All right. 5 bonus points if you get everyone. Does it say how I planned on scoring the rest of it? At all?
It's one point per.
1 point per. All right, so then that's 11 points for Abzan, 11 points for Jeskai, 11 points for Teamer, and then the full 12 plus 5 for the other two. All right, which
Purple 517. Or at least should be.
No penalties.
Nobody talk while he does math.
For double submitting, but you really threw me off with the double.
Do we have point totals?
Point totals, yes. Abzan is currently at 25 points. Jeskai is at 18. Mardu, oh, not 18, 28, sorry. Jeskai's at 28. Mardu, you are at 30. Sultai, you are at 30. And Teamer is at 24. So we are moving into our final round. Again, this is Final Jeopardy style. Anything can happen here. You know, you can wager points like Final Jeopardy. If you get it right, you will get that many points on top of your point total. If you get it wrong, you will lose that many points. And the point structure for this event is, you know, most points gets first, then second most gets second, third most gets third. So if you wager it all and lose, you could find yourself in last place instead of second or third or whatever you had going. This is our final round. Who is playing in our final round? There's no round robin. This is a Steve Stumper. I ask a question. I'm going to give you 2 minutes to submit your answer to me in writing. There's not a lot of writing on this one, so hopefully that's not a problem. Abzan, who is going to do the stumper for you?
It's going to be Quill.
Yep. Wonderful. Jessica, who is going to be your contestant for the stumper?
That's going to be me, Wesley.
Wesley C. Gigavoltaic?
Yep.
Wonderful. Mardu, who is doing your stumper?
Bring it motherfucking on.
Jack H. Rakic, I'm guessing.
That's me.
Sultai, is Damien going to be doing it for you?
Damien will be doing it, but I'll be his voice.
Wonderful. Teamer, who is going to be answering your stumper?
Our slumbering Papa Bear, Jeremy's coming out of hibernation.
Oh my gosh, the man himself.
Hello?
John, do we need to wager before we hear the question?
Yeah, we're going to wager before we hear the question. So I'm going to give everybody a minute to talk amongst your clan and kind of figure out how much you want to wager.
And then we submit those to you privately, correct?
Yes. Send those to me in a private message so no one really knows what's going on. Then I'm going to read the question. It's going to be 2 minutes. I'm also going to put up something on my screen that may help you visualize what's happening. And we're gonna wrap this bad boy up. Thanks so much,
John?
Steve. Yes.
What's the minimum amount of points that have to be wagered? Or is there
There's
even
no
a
minimum. You can say 0 and just stick at whatever.
Anywhere from 0 to...
So if we say -10 and get it wrong, we gain 20 points, right?
No. You can wager anywhere from 0 points to how many points you currently have.
And again, Abzan has 25 points to wager. Jeskai has 28. Mardu has 30. Saltai has 30. Teamer has 24. So
regarding the negative points, if Magic asks you to pick a number, you can't pick a negative number. It's in the rules.
Okay, well, that's
So to clarify, there's no group.
No group, no help, no helping.
Okay.
Please
Got it.
don't type in your chat and say, "Hey, I think it's this." Hey, what about that? Like, this is you are sending your strongest, smartest, best to get through it. Again, everyone send me. I've gotten one response for their bet so far from Teamer. If I could just get some from the rest of them, and then we will go through our last question.
Can I hear who Jeskai's representative was, just for keeping track? I missed it again.
It's Wesley C. Gigavoltaic.
Gigavoltaic. It's the emoji king.
I have a scoring document I'm keeping for LC purposes, but I moved the Jeskai representative again.
Oh boy, I hope our scoring documents line up, Jack. My scoring document is a piece of cardboard and a Sharpie, so that tells you what I've got going on over here. Who is ready for this? This is going to be fun. This is going to be exciting. Our last question. Thanks again, everyone, so much for coming out, for being a part of it, for being a part of the league. Thank you to the league committee for allowing me to do a weird little thing. And thank you again to everybody for just being a part of it. I really appreciate it. It's fun to do fun things with your friends, and that's what we're doing here. Okay, well, it's time for Steve Stumper.
Steve Stumper. I'm just a puzzle guy.
Steve, our resident Magic hard question asker. I always love to get his hard questions. Again, I'm going to read this question. Do not help your teammates. You will have 2 minutes to send me your answers. There is more than one answer to this question. You must get all of them correct to win. This is our round 4 Steve Stumper. Again, I'm going to read the question. I'm going to put something up on my screen. I'm going to start a 2-minute timer. Have your question to me by the end of the 2 minutes. We'll go through all the answers, all the points, and we'll figure out who wins Week 3 trivia. Again, thanks everyone for being a part of it. Thanks for being here. I had a blast. I hope you did too. Here we go. A Johnny cast doubling season. The following turn, his opponent Nissa cast Vorniclex, Monstrous Raider. On a Johnny's next turn, he cast Dusiat Earthcarver. When it enters and endures 3, how many counters are put on it? And how many tokens are created? List all valid combinations. And I'm going to put a little thing on my screen that should hopefully kind of show that board state a little bit. So, you got a doubling season out. They have a Vorniclex. you cast an Earth Carver. Assuming that, regardless of which Endure you choose, one or the other, which would happen for both of them? Your 2 minutes begins now. 2 minutes.
I don't understand the question. What's being chosen with the Endure?
Assume that you, either way, like if you chose counters or tokens, what would happen for both of those scenarios?
You're saying there's two different answers,
Yeah,
right?
There are two answers, and you need to get them both correct.
Can I speak?
Yes, Steve.
Because I wrote the question. I'm saying there may be some number of answers. You have to list all of the possible outcomes of resolving that ability.
All right, we're getting down there. All right, I have received all. I believe I've received all. Let me just double check. Boom, boom, boom. All right, give me a second to look over everybody's answer.
Tell us what the bets were first before you do that.
That's a great one. Okay. Abzan wagered 24 points. So they will have 1 point left if they got it wrong. Jeskai, only 5-point wagered. So if they get it wrong, they're still walking out of here with 23 points. Very respectable. Mardu went all in. 30 points. All or nothing. They're not messing around. Sultai, 21 points wagered. They will have 9 points left if they get it wrong. And Teamer also went all in with 24 points. So here's the thing. Steve's in here, so we can read through all the answers, and Steve can also help me figure out what's all right and wrong here. We will start. We're going to go in order. So we're going to start with Abzan. We're going to read everybody's. I guess, do I just read the answer first and then read? That's probably how we do it, huh? The answer from Steve. List all valid combinations. There should be 2 combinations. We either make 2 tokens, which would be the 2 3/3 tokens, or you get to put 2 counters on the creature. So the answer should be 2 and 2. 2 tokens or 2 counters. Steve, tell me if I'm doing anything wrong. Let's look at the answers.
That's what I have.
Our answer for Wesley, either 3 counters on Earth Carver or 2 counters depending on order of replacement effects, or 2 3/3 spirit tokens. I think this guy gets it wrong because I don't think 3 counters was an answer. We can get into the replacement effect stuff maybe here.
I'd like to challenge that whenever we get there.
We can,
because that
we'll get there. We'll get there.
Okay.
Thank God you're here, Steve. Thank God. And then people who sent me the question for that was Wesley, that was Jeskai. Who sent me the answer for it was Tired Queer. Okay. A Tired Quill raises 24 points, 2 3/3 tokens, or 2 counters, or 3 counters, depending on which replacement effect Ajani chooses to apply first. I guess we're gonna get there. Thank God you're here, Steve. I don't want to be the person in charge of this at the end now. It's all too much power. Mardu. 2 options, 0 tokens.
Don't read it.
Mardu.
It's so
Mardu. 0 tokens and 0 counters, or 0 tokens and 2 counters. Mardu gets 0 points. Totally wrong.
Hello?
Mardu. Oh man, you could have Mardu.
Yeah, so I didn't read Vorinclex. That's my fault, guys. Sorry about that one.
Didn't read. There's 3 cards on the screen, man. There's only 3.
I can't read right side up, let alone upside down.
There are no second chances.
One is upside down, yeah.
It's supposed to look like a board state. I had to make this in
All
Photoshop.
Marty knows how to do is go all in. They don't know how to read, okay?
You could have kept it.
Go easy on
Oh
them.
my gosh. All right, so we've heard answers from Abzan, from Jeskai, from Mardu, from Sultai, which is Nick A. I'm guessing. If you endure counters, the affected player can choose the order. So you can double then half to get 3, or half then double to get 2. If you endure a guy, you create 2 3/3s. Teamer, which is Jeremy, 2 2/2s and a 4/4, so those would be the tokens, or 1 6/6.
Notably, it would not be 2/2s because it endures 3.
There would be 3/3s. There would be.
They don't have +1/+1 counters.
So 0 points. So Teamer gets it wrong. They're at 0. They're tied with Mardu for last. Everyone else, I think, had the 2 or 3 counter thing. Did anybody just say 2 counters, which is what my answer was?
I did, but I got the tokens wrong.
Yeah, but you got it so well. Oh my gosh. Steve, would you like to speak to this 2 counters or 3 counters, which everyone seems to be having a problem with?
Sure. If Ajanita chooses to put counters on his creature, everyone's right. There's replacement effects that happen. However, the replacement effect from Doubling Season says if an effect would put counters on a permanent. And when you choose to put the counters, that's actually a cost, not an effect. It's really not obvious that it's a cost, because if you look at the definition of endure, it says you get the token unless you put the counters on. And that unless means you're choosing whether or not to pay a cost, and that cost is putting the counters on. So Doubling Season doesn't apply to the counters until after Vorinclex's replacement effect happens. Once the replacement effect happens, that is now an effect, which is Vorinclex's effect, putting the counters on the permanent, and then Doubling Season applies.
Can I ask a clarifying question?
It has to be Vorinclex first, then Doubling Season. Sure.
Can I ask so if Vorinclex is not on the battlefield, how many counters does the Earthcarver get if you choose counters?
It gets 3.
It gets 3. That is incredible.
So no one got it right.
Yeah, because Doubling Season does nothing if there's no Vorinclex. But if there is a Vorinclex, then both apply and the order is fixed.
What a
This
weird
is impossible. Steve, this is a giga brain level Steve Stumper.
And is half of 3 rounded up to 2?
No, half of 3 rounded down.
Half of 3 rounded down is 1, and then Doubling Season doubles.
Oh, but it happens twice, so it's 1 twice. Okay.
No.
Question.
It's doubled.
Wasn't the question the number of tokens or the number of counters? So the fact that Teamer got the counters.
Yeah, the question only actually asked how many counters and how many tokens. So if I were judging this, I'm on Teamer, so you guys can do whatever you want with it. But if I were judging this, I would only look at the number of counters and number of tokens, not the size of the tokens.
It should be noted that John did ask for the board state.
I mean,
I heard it as number of counters and number of tokens.
He said he also said what is the board state.
Let me reread what Jeremy put. No. 2 2/2s and a 4/4. 1 6 6. 2 tokens.
I screwed up the tokens because I rushed in the last minute.
If we're being pedantic enough that we care about that, we're saying, "Oh, he said how many tokens and how many counters."
Yeah. Then he doesn't
not care about the size of the
said
token.
no counters.
2 2s and a 4/4 also doesn't count because it doesn't answer that question.
I guess for me it would be, Jeremy, is the reason why you knew that because of that exact explanation? I don't know. I feel like that is.
It's not. I thought it was an active player, non-active player ordering a replacement effects. I didn't realize this craziness with nothing happens.
AppNet only tries for.
I also thought that. So
I feel like if you knew exactly the reason, then maybe the other nuance is like more forgivable. I don't know. That's just my personal opinion.
I agree with if we're going to be pedantic, this doesn't meet the pedantic answer either.
Did not state any number of tokens nor any number of counters. Just put creatures on board, which are also incorrect.
Well, I did say the tokens, but I didn't say the counters.
Not gonna lie, guys. I don't know how to rule on that. I really don't.
Steve, I'm not doubting you. Where is the list of rulings that this specifically creates this? I'm curious.
Yeah. So
cool?
all right. So if we're all okay sitting here for a minute, Rule 107.62a is the definition of endure, and it says to create a token unless you put the counters on the creature. Rule 118.12. Did I type this wrong? Just a second. I just need to make sure. Yeah, Rule 118.12a says that says that the word unless is transformed into you may put the counters on it, and if you don't, then you create the token. And Rule 118.12, the main part of the rule, says that if it says do something, and then if you don't do something else, then that first do something is a cost. Then the text of Doubling Season is what says that it is only if an effect does something, and costs are not effects. I'm not sure if that's explicitly in the rules, but that is all over the rulings for Doubling Season if you read those. Finally, Rule 614.16 is a rule created specifically for Doubling Season, and that says that if a replacement effect changes how a cost is paid, then Doubling Season does apply to that replaced event, because that is now an effect and not a cost.
So is this also true with Fabricate?
What is Fabricate?
It's the one where it's Endure, but instead of N ends, you make N.
Yes, it's identical. It's identical to Fabricate. The
that
ruling
is incredible.
The official Fabricate, it says when this permit enters, you may put N +1/+1 counts on it. If you don't, create a server token. So it's the other way around.
So it skips. It ends up being the same, because when you expand the definition of unless there, it flips the order. So they do. Once you expand all the definitions, they're the same. It's you can choose to put the counters on, and that's a cost. And if you don't put the counters on, then you create the token.
So who wins? Jeskai wins, right?
I think it's dependent on whether a teamer is considered to have had a correct answer or not.
Yeah.
Nah, it's fine.
It's
I mean,
Jeremy.
I think you would have to have said 2 and 2, like getting just half of it.
I made the mistake of offering more than was asked.
Jeremy. I want to give it to you so bad, but
it's all good. I understand.
Like, I'm sorry.
There are no second chances.
I'm sorry. Like, I'm either a bad guy for not giving it to you, or if I do give it to you, then everyone's kind of mad because, like,
think about it this way:
technically
you can upset one clan, or you can upset 4 clans, one of which being your own.
Everyone.
I know. Feel free to blast me or yell at me, but I don't think anyone got it exactly correct.
I'm just a puzzle guy.
Great stumper, Steve. I don't think I even totally understood this until you
This was incredible.
explained it.
This is a great puzzle.
But if everyone got it wrong, and again, please don't be mad at me. Maybe be mad at somebody besides me if you're mad. Abzan is going to have 1 point. Jeskai is going to have 23. Mardu has 0. Sultai has 9. Teamer has 0. So our final standings are Jeskai in first, Sultai in second, Abzan in third, and Teamer and Mardu in last place, 4th place. Thank you, everyone, for being a part of this. It was really fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This will be the podcast this week, so listen to it, and you can re-listen, and then you go, well, actually, Jeremy was right, and you can say that to me all week, and I'll say, well, he was, but he wasn't, so don't come at me. Until then, I hope everyone enjoyed our Week 3 trivia. I hope everyone had a great time. I had a fun time. If we ever do it again, don't worry, we'll tighten it up. There's lots of stuff to tighten up, but this might just be a one-time fun thing. Again, hope you enjoyed it. Go brag or talk or, I don't know. I have fun, and tell Steve how amazing he is. And Lata, too. They gave me... You can tell which questions Lata gave me. They were harder than mine. And Steve's question was the best. So thank you guys so much. And good luck to everyone out there in Tarkir Dragonstone.